Hey, welcome back to Legally TT for all of my returning loves. And for those of you that are just joining us, welcome to my channel. So, I've been gone for a while. Don't judge me. But I had to take care of me. I had to deal with my mental and emotional health while on my fertility journey. So for those of you that don't know, I am currently on a fertility journey. There are plenty of videos on that. Take a look at Walk With Me Wednesday. That actually will be changing its name to Walk With Me Fertility Edition because I didn't want to just post on Wednesdays. And I never just go to the doctor on Wednesdays. But that's neither here nor there because that's not what this video is about. This video is about hair. Yes, hair. As you can see, it's all around me. Literally. If you don't know, I own Sacred Tresses and we make custom units and ready to ship units as well. So I wanted to drop a little bit of tea for you guys. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. But something for both my wig wearers and my wig makers, or those aspiring to be a wig maker, or even just selling hair. I wanted you guys to get some information that I have not seen shared anywhere really on YouTube. Maybe, never mind, I'll take that back. I've seen a little bit of it, but not a lot. Not very mainstream about testing hair. The reason I say this is for both my wig makers and my wig wearers is because, of course, as a wig maker, you should be testing your hair, period. If you sell hair, you should be testing your hair, period. And for my wig wearers, you should know whether the person that's selling you hair tests their hair. I'm just saying, that's something you should know. So let's talk a little bit about my process. I can't speak for anyone else. I can just speak for me and Sacred Tresses. That's all I can speak for. So let's get into it. I have technically 3 units right here. One on my head and those 2. This unit is actually from a vendor that I have been using for, I think, about 2 years now. So I know this hair. I'm familiar with it. I know how it acts. I love this hair. I love my vendor. However, the industry is a little funky. So since COVID, prices have skyrocketed. Lace has been hard to find. Good lace is almost impossible because a lot of this lace has huge knots and we can't bleach them, or it's hard to bleach them. And if you don't know, when you bleach them, it of course makes them a little more brittle and the lace is not going to last as long. It's going to bald quicker if you have to do some heavy bleaching to get the knots to bleach. So we don't want that. We want small knots that we could hit with a little bit of bleach and get your Sculpiano on. Just saying. So this vendor has been very consistent for me. I love their hair. So yeah, that's you know, Bay One. That's who that is. However, they have been running a little low on certain things. They don't carry a lot of HD lace. They don't carry transparent lace. And they're curly. I just was looking for a little more out of their curly. It seemed like their curly hair, once I washed it, it just wasn't the curl that I was looking for. I was looking for it to be a little more curl after I've washed it or I've colored it or whatever I've done to it. So I decided to start testing other vendors. Yes, I'm established with this vendor and I've been with them for a while. That's cool. But I wanted to see what else was out there because there is plenty of other vendors out there. So this is another vendor that I am testing out. Mind you, I have tested their hair before. It's caught in my T-pins. But anyway, I have tested their hair before and in the kinky straight. Love the hair. It didn't shed a lot. It shed a little bit, but our own hair sheds a little bit, so that's to be expected. Their prices were good, so I love the hair, the kinky straight. However, I do not take a company's worth by one texture. Don't do that to yourself, wig makers and hair extension sellers. Just don't do it to yourself. They can have great straight, body wave, kinky straight, and they curly be straight trash. You would think it shouldn't be, but it does. It happens. So I decided to try that vendor with their Jerry curl texture. Oh my God. And their HD lace. Because like I said, my vendor does not have a lot of HD lace. I can get a 5x5 closure in HD, but only in straight, body wave, and deep wave. Yes, and deep wave. That's the only thing I can get it in. So I wanted more of a variety when it came to my HD lace. So this vendor here has HD lace 13x4 frontals. So I was like, let me try them. And I want myself a Jerry curl. That's just what I want. It sounds weird when it comes out of my mouth that it's Jerry curl, but that's neither here nor there. I like it. So I ordered Jerry curl. You see how gorgeous that curl is? That curl is gorge. Like, amazing. Gorge. I can't. It's so beautiful. So, I used some high color on it, but I only used 30 volume developer, and I struggle with processing color in my house because it's normally cold. So don't judge me. So I tend to have to remember, hey boo, it's cold in your house. You should probably let that sit a little longer, put a bag on it, some heat on it or something. I didn't. I just went on and was like, it's cool. It is what it is. It's my unit. So that is a unit that, ooh, there's hair on my lip. Okay, sorry. That I still feel it. I can feel it. I can feel it, and I can't. Is it still there? Oh, there it goes. Got it. So that is a unit that it will be up next for testing. The unit on my head, I decided I wanted to try some raw hair. Everybody raves about raw hair. It's the best. It's so great. Oh my God. So it's like, let me jump on that bandwagon. Let's try some raw hair. So I ordered from a vendor some Malaysian raw hair. Let's talk about that. Stick a pin in that. When it comes to origins of hair, if you're going to order from a Chinese vendor, they're not sending you any origins. They're sending you, more than likely, it's actually Indian hair that they have processed. It's that simple. It's easy. If they telling you they got Peruvian hair, Brazilian hair, Malaysian hair, Vietnamese hair, and it's raw, it's not. Don't buy it. But if you do, that's up to you. So same thing with my wig wearers and my extension buyers. If this person is not saying that this hair is from this origin, it is not raw hair. It's just not. So the hair I am wearing is from Malaysia. It is Malaysian hair, and it is raw. Raw is a whole nother beast to deal with. I'm gonna tell you that. It is different. It is not the same as this virgin hair that we get from other places. It's just not. It takes more work. It is more upkeep. And you have to know how to take care of it. So I'm surprised that it still looks this good even for me, because y'all know I'm a little rough on my wig. Just a little bit. So I've had this unit for, well, I had the hair for a while before I got around to making the wig. Don't judge me. So I've had the unit made and been wearing it on and off for about 2 weeks now, I believe. Go check out my social media. It'll tell you, you know, when I made it, because I was posting when I was making it. And so far I absolutely love it. There is very little shedding. I won't say it tangles. It will kink like when I take it off and lay it somewhere, because I don't put it on a mannequin. It just ends up laid somewhere. And I just brush it out real quick and it's fine. And it's just gorgeous. Just go. This is 24 inch. But I think it is a little, I think when I measured it, it actually measured at 26. So I really love that about it, is that it's a little longer than it's supposed to be, because once the ends go to acting funky, I can cut it and still have length. The lace was gorgeous. I think it is transparent. I can't remember. I'd have to take it off, take a look at it real close. I'm not doing all that. I like the lace. It actually is a 6x7. Yes. It's a 6x7 closure, frontal, whatever you want to call it. So I really like the size of that. Pricing. Raw hair is expensive. So don't expect to purchase raw hair with $200-$300, especially in this length. Like, there's no way you're going to get this length and fullness for a couple $100. Don't even think about it. Even virgin hair, because the prices have skyrocketed, it's going to be hard to find hair and get like 24 inch, 22 inch hair for $200 and $300 to make a whole wig or for a full install. That is just not going to happen these days. If it does, please be leery. And I really hope that it's good hair for you if you spend your money on it. Because who wants to lose their coin for some hair? Who wants to do that? So I wear my units. Ooh, it's so pretty. I wear my units for at least 30 days. So on and off, of course, for about 30 days. Usually a little longer than that, because I don't wear them every day. I walk around my house in my Timmy braids. Yes, my Timmy braids. And so this unit, since I've had it for about 2 weeks and been wearing it, I love it. I'm debating on if I should bleach it. I might cut some layers in it. And I'm definitely going to curl and straighten it to see how it does. And to make sure that the curl pattern bounces back. It's just a big wave. Just wavy hair. That's all it is. These units, I also tend to bleach the hair, wear them for 30 days, throw them around like I do all my units. So this unit, I need to pluck it just a little bit. It doesn't have to be, but I'm going to pluck it just a little bit. That's what I'm going to do before I install it. I think I'm going to do a full install, and I think I'm going to do a video of my install. I'm going to use glue. Let's hope that just doesn't go horribly wrong. I could end up like glue on my nose, wig, you know, glued to my face. Who knows, knowing me? I don't know. But I use different products when I am testing units as well. So if a customer asks me, you know, what's the best product for it, I'm able to tell you that. If a unit does not bleach to 613, I'm going to tell you it doesn't bleach to 613. You may get it to a 27. All of my units, I tell you, have a professional bleach it. No, I'm not a professional, but I play around with my units to know what I can and cannot use on them. On curly units, I will typically not bleach a curly unit because it makes the curl looser. And if I don't want to loosen that curl, I'm not going to put any bleach on it. This here, it's a wavy, so I can stand putting some bleach on it. I still don't know if I want to. I'm kind of just happy with the way it is, but we'll figure that out. So this unit, that's why I used high color on it instead of bleach. And that's also why I used a 30 volume developer instead of 40, because I really love the curl pattern and I didn't want to lose any of it. None of it. So make sure you guys are testing your hair. Wear your own hair. I don't care if you don't like it. You need to know that you don't like it and why. I have a unit over there in a box I don't like because it started to bald during the first install. And I've had no lace ever bald on me like that. Ever. Excuse me. So that is not a vendor I will be using. The curl pattern was so beautiful and I was so excited and oh my God. But no, we ain't going back to that vendor. We're not putting anybody through that. I'm just going to leave that where it's at. So 30 days at least. That's my preference. That's how I test my units and my hair. I test different textures, not just one and think that they all are great textures. I just don't. This vendor, I literally have had every texture that they offer. Every last one. So yeah, I got a bunch of units running around the house. Don't judge me. So wig wearers, expect your wig maker to test their hair. Expect them to show you that they test their hair. Doing a burn test and a bleach test on a strand of hair is not testing hair. It's not, because you don't know how much it's going to shed. You don't know if it's going to tangle after 2 weeks of wear. You don't know those things. You don't know if the lace is going to bald quickly. Those are things you cannot tell by just testing a strand from a bundle. It just don't work like that. And especially if you ordered a sample bundle or two, they could send you the best quality samples. And when you order a big bulk, it's all trash hair. And now you've just lost hundreds of dollars. Been there, done that. This is why I'm saying it. Trying to keep you from losing your hundreds of dollars. I ordered hair from my original vendor, like one by one. I was like, oh, I want to try this texture. Send me this. And made a wig, wore it. Same thing with this vendor. This is my second order. And, you know, so far, at least it looks good. I still have to wear it. I'm not going to say this is absolutely great, amazing hair. This vendor, I only will order their wavy hair from them is all I really wanted from them. So I'm not really worried about it. So I'll only carry, if I decide to carry this, will be their Malaysian, will be the wavy hair. That's it. That's all I'll order from them. So be careful, ladies and gents that are out there that are trying to sell hair and trying to make wigs and sell wigs. Please test your hair. I can't stress that enough. Please test their hair and test it more than once, because vendors change over time. So don't expect, especially right now, your quality may have been amazing, a year ago, and a year later, it's not that great. That happens. Hopefully it doesn't, but it does happen. That's why I order small quantities to continue to make sure that the hair is good. And I test and I make a lot of ready to ship units because I want to make sure that the hair is good, that I am sending out, and that my vendor is still reliable. I don't trust them. It's just that simple. I don't. You can't, because things just change, and especially in this COVID environment, that's what they use as their excuse all the time, is COVID is the reason why my prices have raised 5 times in the last 6 months. Oh, I'm not exaggerating, because there is vendors that have literally raised their price, seems like every month. No, I don't use them. I don't have time for that. My vendor alone, though, has raised their prices, I believe, twice in the last year. This vendor, I've been dealing with them for about 6 months. They have not raised their prices yet, knock on wood, that they don't, but they're decently priced. So even if they go up, it's not going to be horrible. But this is just my process at testing hair. So if you have any questions, feel free to drop them in the comments below. If you want to know what products I may use, maybe the bleaches I use. I actually got a new one that I haven't tried yet that I'm excited. Or how I do things, drop your comments in the section below. If you like either of these units, let me know which is your favorite between the three. Which unit is your favorite? This unit goes, yeah, it's long. And this is not all the hair, some of it's back here, so it's a decent density. So this is a deep wave, this is Jerry curl, and this is just wavy. They say it's a big wavy. It's definitely wavy. So let me know what's your favorite one. Make sure you like and subscribe, and head on over to my social media pages as well, so you can see some of the progress of some of these units. And I have a lot more to come, a lot more units. I'm gonna try and be a little more consistent with posting. Don't judge me if I'm not. I got a lot going on. You'll see. Just watch some of my other videos. Just watch some of the fertility videos and you'll understand. So thank you for stopping by, and I'll see you on my next one.